Yeah, the slop this week is electoral, and next week the slop is presidential. Who's it gonna be?
Who will it be?
We don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
Don't know what I'm gonna wear to the inauguration, but I know what I'm wearing to the polls.
Color.
I'm gonna make a skimpy little outfit out of all the fucking spam mail that I've got over the last month for my senatorial candidates. They're so annoying. There's like piles of cardboard and they're cringy. It's like a catfight in the mail. These two women are like, she's big pharma's like little bitch, and this other one is like, she's like, what do they call her? Conservative little bitch, something. And then they're just like attacking each other, and I'm like, I don't care.
Right. Like, can't we all just get along?
Yeah.
I know. Who do you think is gonna win?
My money's on
for Iowa. I mean,
for Iowa. I mean, I want to say that I think the Republicans. Oh, you mean like the whole state, like for presidential?
Yeah.
Well, per the latest poll, Kamala's leading, so I want to say that we're gonna go blue this round, and that wouldn't be unheard of because Iowa is kind of swingy, and
they're swingers.
We have a Democrat. Yeah, they are. Those Midwestern folk.
All the meth really gets them loose. Their brains are ripe for massaging with propaganda and psychological operations.
Turns them all into beta Democrats.
I know. No. That's what they deserve.
And we love it for them.
I think there is like a weird silent majority for Kamala now. Like, especially in Iowa and some of the more rural parts of America. It's like, the Trump people are so fucking crazy that people are just like, okay, just keep it to myself.
I agree. At least they care enough about others. At least I like to think so. Where they'll see that, oh shit, this president is like a danger, a literal danger to people's lives, like marginalized people. And sure, like great parts of Iowa are more conservative, but I like to believe they're not that racist. And at least they don't hate women. And if anything, they listen to the people they know. And what's the thing that happens when you learn more? You just become more liberal because, like, duh.
Yeah, I think there is a process of the more educated you are, the more you start realizing things, and that can lead to like conclusions about your society at large. At the very bare bones of it, it's like, oh yeah, kind of like the Republican Party has a weird disregard for the sanctity of life in general, so that's not very altruistic. I don't know.
She's not a Christian.
I don't like dork-sided stuff. I bet she's voting for Kamala. I don't know. It's such a weird state of affairs we're in.
Yes.
That's it. I don't know what will happen if he gets elected. Probably major fallout. Another pandemic.
January 6th, the Democrat edition. January 7th.
That would be so
take over the Planned Parenthoods.
Yeah, we need to get all the anarchists from Seattle and Portland into the Capitol for mass public executions of all Republicans holding office. You can quote me on that. I have nothing to lose.
Who knows? The Trump dictatorship 2025 could be... I don't even want to think about it. I like to think that Kamala's going to win, but one could always be surprised.
I think we used to be a lot more political before the DNC rigged the primary against Bernie Sanders. And then I think a lot of people in Iowa City were like, oh, nothing really matters. It's okay. Who cares? Because I feel like the amount of like third-party voters is so negligible in general that it's like, whatever.
It's a bigger concern to get the non-voters to go out and vote.
I guess maybe in like Wyoming or Idaho where nobody lives and God doesn't pay attention, it's more important, but
it's like, great, all 500 people in the state voted, amazing. It's Republican.
Right. It must take them like a lunch break to count all the votes.
Yeah.
Like Iowa mail-in ballots are counted for like the next like 2 weeks or something. I don't remember. That's not a fact. But if I think a majority of the Democratic voters are Democratic. Maybe we won't. I don't know. But they said like they have counted the absentee ballots and will have a good understanding of the outcome by the end of the week, at the very least, or at the most. Whichever.
Okay. All I know is I'm walking to my polling place because I can, and I'm going to cast my thing, and then I'm going to go home and get drunk. See, the dream was to wake up the next day and be surprised by who won, but it sounds like that's not going to happen.
I know. I have to walk to my polling place too, and I'm not ready for this line. I don't like waiting in lines. I don't like waiting around, but I have to do my civic duty.
Yep.
And just nobody even goes to school on election day in Chicago.
Oh.
Like everyone, like all kids and like teachers get the day off.
Well, if you can, go between 2 and 4 p.m. because that's when it's always dead everywhere.
Must be nice.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be there at like 4:45.
If you message your boss, he might be like, of course you can leave early and go vote or like come back later. I don't know. I think it's worth trying. Tell him I said he needs to let you go vote.
But I don't, okay, that's the thing. I don't like leaving work and then having to come back and finish it.
Or just take the rest of the day off. Just be like, hey boss, it's election day. I'm gonna leave at 2:45. And I'll be back tomorrow. Sorry.
Maybe so.
XOXO.
I know. I still need to make some money moves, but it's easier said than done.
If they fire you, or if you get in trouble because you did that, then you can sue them for being anti-democracy or something. I'm not a lawyer, but I think you have a case here.
Oh, I guess that is true. I don't think you can get fired for leaving work on voting day.
I think you're right. I think I did see that. So there you go. Free hall pass. 1 day only.
Yeah.
Every 4 years.
I really thought that the early voting ballots were going to start being sort of counted and uploaded online today, but they don't. How gay is that?
Can they start at midnight?
That's what I want to know. Like, am I going to wake up to like a little Christmas surprise where it's like the Santa tracker where you can be like, oh my God, he's over Zimbabwe right now. And it's 8 a.m.
Like the Domino's pizza tracker, but for your president.
Oh my gosh, they've uploaded 83 votes, you guys. How exciting.
So how are you celebrating the results?
I don't know. I guess just in my apartment by myself.
We could be live streaming. Maybe I'll live stream. Let's see. That might be fun. Now that I have a new identity, I feel like I can take on anything. Like, look at me. I don't know how I'm going to celebrate either. I think I have a meeting Wednesday morning. Sorry, I don't clean my ears, so my earbuds fall out.
You think that would make them stick?
I know, right? Well, I also have weird ear holes. Like, oh shit. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Are you getting breaking news?
Yes. No.
Mm-mm.
Election time. I'm so excited to vote. I can't wait to slop it up at the polls. I'm going to leave a cup of slop at the poll. Slop the poll up.
The slop is electoral. I really hate the idea of having to do something after work, but I do like a sticker. I have a sovereign duty to vote for my people, gay people with mullets. As I think we're definitely one of the top people that Donald Trump is going to try to kick out.
Yeah, he did leave some nasty comments on the last few episodes. So he's just a troll. I keep blocking him, but he keeps making new accounts and just commenting in all our videos.
He probably thought I was Rosie O'Donnell.
If you're watching this at the line in the polls, stay in line. Don't be intimidated into getting offline.
True.
Don't give your ballot to anybody. Only put your ballot in authorized boxes or machines.
And don't cheat. Don't look at anybody else's test. You will get disqualified from the running. It's true. It's true. Be so embarrassing.
And do your research. Like, look up what else is going to be on the ballot. Because, some people are saying, hey, you might hate both presidential front runners. Don't vote for the president. Vote for the other local issues, because there are tons of things on the ballot more than just the president. I know here locally, there's a bill for improvement of public parks and stuff.
I think if you're a progressive voter, you can go to Girl, I Guess, and they will tell you what to vote yes or no on
Really?
for the interests of society at large.
Girl, I guess. Oh my god.
Yeah, it has told me like there's like one thing where it's like an addendum. Let me pull it up. Referenda and local measures. Election worker protection. Vote yes. Property tax relief. Vote yes. Reproductive health. Vote yes. Establishing health services for some. The only one that says no is Bears stadium funding.
Yeah. They can finance their own stadium with all those ticket and merch sales.
Yeah, aren't you supposed to be a cajillionaire? Like, stop being
Yeah.
lazy.
Yeah, welfare is for people, not stadiums or sports teams. I get it, they're citizens or whatever, but like, you don't get billions of dollars, so you can make billions of dollars.
Maybe they should get like a part-time job at Starbucks if they're that strapped for cash.
Yeah, exactly. Put the team to work.
Like,
They'll
what's
make it
that
up
ticketing?
in 2 days.
Don't vote for nasty, so nasty and so rude people.
Whenever I don't know who to vote for, I just Google them and I vote for the hottest one.
I mean, that is always, I feel like that is so commonly a stalemate because everyone's so ugly.
Right. And like, hot people can't be evil, right? Like, there's never been, except for Jeffrey Dahmer, like, there's never been any like hot evil people.
Okay,
Right.
Julie, can we get a fact check on that? And we will return with the clarification after a break.
I thought there was going to be no fact checking, but okay.
I guess there is now.
I am looking forward to never hearing about JD Vance again, assuming that he loses.
He's so gross.
Maybe once it's all said and done, he can be a guest.
I'm just like, you're from Ohio. Why should any of us listen to you? You're from the amoeba of the ass crack of America. You're on nobody's radar.
I think I saw this somewhere the other day. Ohio is the state that the most presidents have come from in the history of the U.S. And like, I think Massachusetts or Virginia is number 2.
Well, yeah, those are like
7
the
presidents
13
have been
colonies. I don't know if I believe that about Ohio. And if it is true, they immediately moved away.
True. I mean, you got to move to the White House to rule.
You know,
it's part of the deal.
Eagles are born in a nest, but they don't live there the entire time. You can be from bumfuck nowhere and still become president.
Ohio is now slang for like lame.
Yeah, it literally means mid.
Ohio's cool, but we don't have this. That's not what this is about. Okay, this is about the president.
Jane, we can't use any of that. Big projects coming soon. It's just like Survivor, you guys. Everyone has one vote, and you never know when that one vote might make a difference.
But we all know that Trump has no vote, so at least we can use that when we're strategizing.
Exactly. Your vote will cancel out someone else's vote who is a douchebag. How great does that feel? You should be extra mobilized to go out and get it because you're not even canceling out Donald's vote. I mean, you can cancel out so many people.
And once we're done canceling all of them, then every vote counts towards the win. We just have to cancel them all first, and that's the difficult part.
And then we can slowly start executing all of the far right and really make some magic happen. Just kidding. I think that's a fascist regime. I don't have the energy to actually do any of that. It's all in jest. But go out and rock the vote.
Yes. Please vote. Go vote.
Especially if you're in Iowa. Ho.
Or Illinois. Or anywhere.
Illinois doesn't matter. Iowa, though, usually has around like a 50K sort of difference between the winner and loser for whoever chooses their vote. So get out and vote. You never know. It could come down to one vote. You don't know.
Literally.
You don't know. Get your mom and your dog and then get them again to vote twice. Really clog up the polls. Frock the vote.
Election fraud is only okay when it's the right party that's doing it.
Yeah, when it benefits us in the slop at large. Then it's okay. I'll come to your trial. I'll be like, no, she did nothing wrong. Someone must have framed her.
Slop at large. I love that. Well, I don't know what else to say other than please vote. Ice cream yummy.
Rex BB would want you to vote and vote for whoever is going to make a positive impact on your community and not pocket a bunch of cash.
More money in streamers' hands.
I think we have really lubed up the common voter and we're ready to just rip it and dip it.
Yes.
We're going to flood the Supreme Court. We're going to poison the oldest Republican members. And we are going to flood that jury. There needs to be term limits. Let's be real.
Yes, totally.
Then we wouldn't have to kill them. They give us no choice. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know what to tell you either. I mean,
3 suicide attempts should tell you something about the way things are going for your kind. We got your number, Mary. No hate,
yes.
but
We'll see how election day goes.
Yeah. Well, I'll see you all at the polls.
Yeah.